And away we go. Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary. Who's watching? Shout out to Lee, thanks for tuning in. Renee, is Renee watching? Doesn't have the little thing. Alright. No suit today. Usually with it being a special occasion, be wearing a suit, but there's a reason why I'm not. Woo, 3 years, what a time to be alive. And what a time to be Benny Ward. Right. Darth Maul's with us. Happy Star Wars Day, everybody. May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. Let's go. Kia ora, my friends. How do you do? I, Benny Ward, am here in the garden for another cold open. Yes, this is MML 156. Now, I'm no mathematician, but if there's 52 weeks in a year, that means this is the 3-year anniversary of Monday Morning Live. And we're going to do things a little bit differently today. We are going to do live gardening, as we always do. We're going to play What's in the Bag. In fact, we're going to kick off the show with What's in the Bag. We're going to have a special announcement this morning. We'll take a look back on the week that was, take a look at the week ahead. We will have a few jokes here and there along the way. I'll give you some updates on what's been going on here in the garden. All those things and many more are coming up right here, right now, on Monday Morning Live. Let's kick off by making history. Every week on the show you see me extolling the virtues of water. Never underestimate the value of water. Today I'm going to do something I've never ever done. And I'm going to do so when we play What's in the Bag? What's in the Bag today comes to us from my good friends at Clean Sip. This is something that I got yesterday at the Marlborough Farmers Market. It's a vanilla syrup. I'm going to mix it in with our water, just to add a little bit of extra sweetness to the show today. Now, apparently all you need is a cap full with a glass of water. Give that a bit of a mix up. What am I going to use to mix that? Darth, can I just borrow this for a second, mate? Just to mix that in. And let's try some delicious vanilla syrup, thanks to Clean Sip. Okay. It's a fairly mild sort of a taste, I'm not going to lie. Maybe we should put a little bit more in. 2 capfuls, living on the edge today. Fascinating viewing, I know. Watching a man mix syrup into his water. Oh, that's better. You can taste the vanilla now. Right, now this is about the time we'd have a joke. Any vanilla jokes out there? Can't really think of one. What about a Star Wars joke? Knock knock. Who's there? R. Wait. Can we go back? Let's stop that. Knock knock. Who's there? Art. Art who? Ba-da-ba-ba-da. No. We know that Darth Vader found out what he was getting for Christmas because he felt his presence. Has anyone else got a Star Wars joke? Drop it in the comments down below. Have some of this delicious water. Live gardening's a bit different today. I got some flowers. I've got a lot of flowers from my performance. Literal flowers and actual flowers. Got noticed, I recognised a few times around town last week. That's part of the reason why I've left the beard on. I promised Renee that I'd shave it after the play. But I've just eked it out a little bit longer because, I don't know, I kind of got a kick out of people recognising me around town, telling me to shut it and yelling out lines from the play. I got some flowers from Viola, the Rose who played Viola. Last week, I planted some violas, and we can see here, germination has begun. So that's good news. We're growing violas. And we're also doing the great broccoli experiment of 2026. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Why did Anakin Skywalker cross the road? To get to the dark side. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Always love it when somebody does a joke in the comments which is far funnier than anything I could ever think of. Now, the great broccoli experiment of 2026. Now, we're doing this using different strengths of frass. We've had a lot of fun growing our swan plants this year. The kids have loved watching the caterpillars grow. And I've collected the frass and done it in 3 different concentrations. This one has no frass, this one has a half strength, and this one is a full strength. Actually, I've got that the wrong way around. That's the halfway, and the strength, that's the full strength. Now, one thing that I anticipated was that the full strength frass would grow faster and would be stronger than the others. That's happened. What I didn't anticipate, you can see here, the one that has no frass has been attacked by something, presumably a caterpillar. Can't see any on the underside of the leaf, but you see the little holes in the leaf, little holes. And also the one that's the half strength has been a little bit attacked, but not as much as the no strength. The one that has full strength frass has not been attacked. So not only does it make it stronger and grow faster, it actually makes it more resistant to pests, which is fantastic. The great broccoli experiment of 2026. Now, live gardening, back to live gardening. So I got some flowers from Rose, and I had them sitting inside, just in a little cup of water, and some of them had dropped seeds. So what I've done is I've collected those seeds, and I'm going to sow them today. The thing is, there was about 4 or 5 different types of flowers in this little bouquet. So I don't actually know which of the flowers the seeds came from. So it's a little bit of a mystery. We're going to do our sowing into these jiffy pellets. Now, I've shown these heaps of times before. See, they start like that, little flat discs. Almost like a little Millennium Falcon. That was a terrible Millennium Falcon impression. Sounded a bit more like Chewie. So, and you soak them in warm water and they swell up like this. And so now we're just going to take a couple of our mystery seeds and just sprinkle those on the top of those jiffy pellets. Just rough it up a wee bit just to cover those seeds. What do we do when we plant something new? We give it some water. Because you can never underestimate the value of water. And we do so. Hang on, I stuffed this up last week. We do so using the Benny's 6100 Series Spritzer. Available in the gift shop. Why not buy 2? Okay, that worked out. Right. I haven't done this for a while. But folks, this is the time to get your trowels out. Because we're going to go right into what am I digging? I'll tell you what I'm digging at the moment. I'm digging the animated Star Wars series on Disney Plus, Darth Maul Shadow Lord. And much like Darth's lightsaber, it has single-handedly reignited my love for Star Wars. Star Wars fans will know we had a bit of a rough run there for a while, didn't we? But trust me, Darth Maul Shadow Lord is definitely worth checking out if you've got Disney Plus. Right, I promised an announcement, and here it is. It would be fitting here on the 3-year anniversary to make a special announcement. And so, it is my esteemed honour to announce to all of you only the 2nd ever inductee into the Monday Morning Live Hall of Fame is my wife, Renee. Congratulations, Renee. You deserve it. Not just because of your Anakin Skywalker joke from earlier, but for everything you do and basically allowing me to Benny my way through life. Congratulations. Welcome to the Hall of Fame. The week it was, a couple of days on the farm, planting, what were we planting last week? Spring onion, kale, silver beet, getting ready for the sort of winter crops. Great day yesterday at the Marlborough Farmers Market. Actually, we had a very special appearance at the Farmers Market yesterday from the Marlborough Sounds Chorus, who was celebrating their 30th anniversary. Well, I thought 3 years was a big achievement. Imagine that, 30 years. So a special appearance. This was like a barbershop quartet, but there was like 12 of them. It's like an a cappella singing group. Really cool. So great time at the Farmers Market yesterday. Great day yesterday. It was my wife's birthday. Happy birthday, Renee. Hall of Famer. You can now officially say that. Had a great day with the family. We met up for dinner on Friday night, which was cool. Just a nice little bit of quality time for the birthday there. I won't say how old she is, because that would embarrass her. She's watching just over there. She's just over there. I think that is just about all for this week. I want to finish today by thanking each and every one of you. Everyone who tunes in here on Monday Morning Live. Everyone who watches Monday Morning Live, not live, on Monday Morning Live, my YouTube channel. You can find it by searching I, Benny Ward. Subscribe if you're on board. Helps the channel to grow. Thank you to everybody that comes to see me at the Marlborough Farmers Market. Thank you to the hundreds of people that came to see me in Shakespeare in Love. Well, I can't really say that because I haven't got the t-shirt on this week. It looked better when I could go Shakespeare in Love. Thank you to Renee. Thank you to Corbin. Thank you to Eliza. One of the reasons why I'm not wearing a suit today is I wanted you guys to be able to get a really good look at this little bracelet that Eliza made. It's got my name on it. It's got little beads with my two favourite colours, green and purple. Very cool. She made me this little badge to celebrate MML 3, the 3-year anniversary. It really means a lot to me to be able to say that I've come to you live every single Monday morning at 11 AM. Rain or shine, wind or planes. We've just timed the flyover a little bit wrongly today. There's a plane going over. I'd organised for that to come at the end of the show. So I guess it's time to end the show. Not Monday Morning Live, for good. Trust me, diamonds are forever. And so is Monday Morning Live. I'm rapidly running out of time. Speaking of time, the time that we propagated 2 weeks ago has now started to show roots, so we might plant that on next week. Thank you so much for your time. I, Benny Ward, will see you next time in the garden, because diamonds are forever, and so is Monday Morning Live. That would have been the perfect time for the flyover. So we're out by about 45 seconds. Greetings, plebs and cretins. I am Reg McGundry. I am World Gardening Federation Champion, and you're not. Just wish to say congratulations to Benny Ward for 3 consecutive years of Monday Morning Live. Quite a phenomenal achievement. What's also phenomenal is in those 3 years the show has shown little to no signs of improvement. But congratulations, Benny. You deserve it. After all, in life, each man gets what he deserves.